Can Asana integrate with Excel? That is the exact question a woman named Linda asked me just last week. Linda is 63. She has spent decades managing operations for a local nonprofit, and she is getting ready to hand over the reins and step into a beautiful, well-deserved retirement in about 18 months. But right now, her blood pressure is through the roof. Why? Because her younger board members want her to start using a project management software called Asana to track all of her remaining projects. Meanwhile, Linda has 30 years of historical data, timelines, and budgets beautifully organized in her trusted Microsoft Excel spreadsheets. She looked at me with pure panic in her eyes and said, "Susie, am I going to lose everything? Do I have to manually copy and paste thousands of rows of data from Excel into this new system? Or can they actually talk to each other?" Listen to me. If you are retired or if you are anywhere near retirement, and you are running a consulting business, managing a property, or helping a local organization, I know exactly what you are feeling right now. You feel a massive amount of fear. It is the fear of being forced out of your comfort zone, the fear of losing your data, and the frustration of technology changing the rules on you when you've already mastered the tools that work. Excel is your security blanket. It is precise, it makes sense, and you know how to use it. Now, some shiny new app comes along and you are left wondering if you are going to be left behind or forced to do hours of grueling, soul-crushing manual data entry. I want you to take a deep, clean breath. Stand up straight, look me in the eye, and let me give you the direct answer to your question. Yes, Asana can absolutely integrate with Excel. You do not have to abandon your spreadsheets, and you do not have to manually retype a single line of your hard work. But, and there is always a but, when it comes to your time and your peace of mind, how you set up this integration determines whether it becomes a financial and logistical dream or a living, breathing nightmare. You see, the real problem isn't whether the technology exists. The problem is that most people do not understand that there are different ways to connect these two programs, and if you choose the wrong path, you will end up wasting your most valuable asset, which is your time. Let's look at the basic, free way first because I want you to understand your options. Out of the box, Asana allows you to import and export CSV files. A CSV file is just a simplified version of your spreadsheet. If you have a beautiful Excel workbook filled with your retirement planning checklists or your business tasks, you can save that Excel file as a CSV and then upload it directly into Asana. Within seconds, Asana reads your rows and columns and converts them into tasks. It works and it doesn't cost you a dime. But here is the catch, and this is where people get hurt. It is a one-time static picture. If you change a date in Excel 5 minutes later, Asana doesn't know about it. You are stuck in a loop of constantly exporting and importing, which creates confusion and errors. That is not the way to live your life. If you want true peace of mind, you want automated integration. You want a system where, when you type a new project line into Excel, a corresponding task magically appears in Asana without you lifting a finger. Or, when a volunteer marks a task as completed in Asana, your master Excel spreadsheet automatically updates itself. That is called a two-way real-time sync. To get that, you have to use approved, secure third-party connectors that plug right into your software, such as Unito or Zapier. I know what you are thinking. Susie, that sounds complicated. I am not a computer programmer. You do not need to be a programmer. These tools are designed for everyday people. For instance, with an add-in like Unito, you literally open your Excel spreadsheet, click a couple of buttons to link it to your Asana account, and map your columns. You tell the computer, this column in Excel means due date in Asana, and this column means task name. Once you map it out once, the system takes over. It is automated, it is secure, and it protects your data from human error. So, what is your actionable takeaway today? If you are facing this transition, I want you to take control of your situation right now. Do not let the fear paralyze you, and do not let anyone tell you that you have to give up your Excel sheets. First, I want you to open the Excel file you are worried about and clean it up. Make sure your top row has very clear, simple headers like task name, who is doing it, and deadline. Clean data is safe data. Second, go to your team or your board and tell them, I am keeping my master data in Excel, but I am going to connect it to Asana using an automated sync tool. If you are doing this for your own business or personal projects, Look into a no-code connector add-in like Unito, which works directly inside Excel online. Try it with a small test spreadsheet first. Put 5 rows of data in there, watch how it moves over into Asana, and build your confidence. Your retirement years and the years leading up to it should be about simplicity, efficiency, and enjoying the fruits of your labor. They should not be spent fighting with software or copying numbers back and forth by hand. You are smart, you are capable, and you are completely in control of your data. Use the technology to serve you, protect your time, and keep your financial and professional life perfectly organized. You can do this.